to Zombieland.
Nice watch.
Spend my life with a girl like you.
Be dead. It's too much.
Welcome to another episode. I'm your host, Katie Hettenbach, and this is Katie Afraidy, a horror movie review podcast where we chat with comedians, actors, filmmakers about what horror movies. Obviously, it's a silly, haha, goofy time, but
Yeah.
either way, shit's about to get spooky.
Very. Oh shit! Can I swear on the podcast?
No. Yes, you can.
Oh gosh, Willikers.
Gosh darn it. Shoot.
That was cool. I love a good fog machine and a surprise fog machine. Oh my god, that
That's the only kind I want. Is
we're
a surprise.
kicking off October, right,
Dude.
dude?
We like to seem like we just blazed it up in here and
Yeah.
then just immediately get into it.
So what's the vaping policy?
We want to set off the fire alarm. So, I mean, you could probably vape and no one would tell. They'd be like, wow, look at all this smoke.
Well, it's less for the room and it's more for like getting demonetized on Instagram clips and stuff. I did another horror podcast lately and they had pizza for us. So I was vaping behind a slice of pizza every time.
You're like, wow, that pizza's like smoking hot.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Fresh out of the oven.
That's amazing. Well, you guys are probably like, who's this person next to me?
Hey, what up?
Hilarious comedian, one of my BFFs, door guy at the Comedy Store. It's Adam Meadows.
But if you look me up on Instagram, it's Effie Meadows.
It is
still.
Effie. Hello. But thanks for coming on.
Thank you. No, thanks for having me. I'm really excited. I'm excited to talk about horror movies.
Yeah.
It's really the only thing I do to celebrate the Halloween season is watch movies because I'm an American piece of shit and that's all I do is stare at a
That's-
screen.
I mean, my eyes are going to shit because of it. So,
What have you watched so far?
this month, I mean, I'm doing a 31 Days of Horror challenge. I do that every year.
Okay.
So, what have I watched?
We're only 7 days in.
It's
Is it more than 7?
Yeah, it's way more than 7, especially for this podcast. And today I had to
Oh yeah, because we
watch.
did 2.
We did
double
too.
feature.
Yeah, I watched all of them
Which I
last
watched
night.
last night. As soon as I got home from work, I watched Zombieland,
Mm-hmm.
movie number 1. And I went to bed, woke up this morning, and watched Warm Bodies.
Honestly, a great way to start the morning.
It was. It's a very uplifting movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both uplifting
Yeah,
movies.
they're both solid. So wait, let's go back before we start talking about that. What is your favorite horror movie?
Oh, that's a hard one. Probably Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay, why?
I think it's like so visceral in a way that
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of other movies haven't been. Like there's definitely gorier and violenter and like scarier movies,
Mm-hmm.
but there's something like in that movie in particular, the sound design really gets me
Mm-hmm.
because like even from the moment it like opens with like the camera flashing sound effects and it goes to like the title sequence and it's just got this like weird dissonant strings playing. And there's a little bit of quiet early on while they're doing the setup, but once like the first guy gets like killed with the hammer, there's pretty much not a moment in the movie where you're not dealing with like unending horrific sound effects. Like the last 30 minutes, she does not stop screaming for a second of the entire film. And it sets me on edge in a way that other things don't. And then it's just like I like daytime horror so much it's during the day. And like for being like sort of a really low budget like slasher film from the 60s, I want to say. I think it's 70s. It's like it's actually got so many themes going on in it too that like I think so fascinating, like the decline of like employment in America during the rise of industrialism, and it's coming out in the middle of like the Vietnam War, so Americans are dealing with a crazy violent time, but they hadn't had crazy violent movies yet. Like I don't know, I just think it's really fascinating.
Wow, I love that. I was like chainsaw.
I like the chainsaw too.
The chainsaw. Yeah.
And as you know, a former tranny, I think it's pretty interesting to see the guy in like the mother mask and everything. It's playing on a lot of interesting things.
Totally.
And we are all crazy murderers.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we really are.
Leatherface, the original nihilistic violent extremists.
And we are, if not, we are all of that here at Katie Afraidy. And what was the first horror movie to scare you? Or it doesn't have to be a horror movie as well. It could have been like
first movie to scare me. I don't think it's meant to be a horror movie, but okay. Have you seen How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
The Jim Carrey?
Original animated one from the 50s. Okay, the year after that, and no one knows this, they did a follow-up sequel, another like made-for-TV anime movie called Halloween is Grinch Night.
Oh my God.
I think they were just like, yeah, we could do them for all the fucking holidays.
Yeah,
you know?
he steals everything.
He steals everything.
Yeah.
He steals the show.
Oh,
he steals the spotlight.
He does.
But, you know, in the first one, it's pretty heartwarming. He's like, oh, I hate Christmas. All these people are noisy and annoying and they never invite me. And then his heart grows 3 sizes. This one, you have all the who's in Whoville. It's getting to Halloween time. They're like, oh, that sickly sweet scents in the air. You know what that means? The Grinch is going to come into town and do some dark shit. They don't even say what it is. Everyone's locking up all their doors and barricading because they're terrified of the Grinch. And this one little kid, he just doesn't go inside or whatever. He's roaming around. The Grinch kidnaps him, makes him like take his fucking like, he's got like a carriage, I guess, sort of like what Max might probably be like taking. And he makes the kid like take him up the hill in it. And then it has like this crazy psychedelic sequence in it that's like kind of the one in Dumbo with like the elephant thing, but it's like it's got these ghosts and goblins and it's creepy. And I saw that when I was like 3 years old because my parents were like, oh, it's Dr. Seuss, we'll put it on.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It scared the fuck out of me. I thought the Grinch was under my bed like all the time growing up. That was my first big thing that scared me. I don't think it's meant to be a horror movie, but it's fucked, dude.
Yeah, it's so interesting hearing what people find scary, especially as a kid, because like those, like Scooby-Doo is scary. Like Scooby-Doo, like the original Scooby-Doo, there's some like creepy shit in like the first season, and you're like, what the hell? I mean, the first Spider-Man, that was mine.
The first Spider-Man?
Yeah,
what
with
part?
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin. I thought he was kind of silly.
And he is scary. I didn't like that one. That freaked me out. But yeah, I guess, I mean, I didn't, I knew cartoons weren't, real. But the Green Goblin, I was like, no, he's real. And he's going to, Willem Dafoe is going to find me and he's going to kill me.
Well, okay, Willem Dafoe is scary no matter what.
And he's from Wisconsin. So he's really going to hunt me down.
He's from Wisconsin?
Yeah. I call him poor man Steve Buscemi. Which we all know is the opposite, but I think it feels right.
Scooby-Doo was like the first moment I had like a real trans awakening.
Did you?
And I think it like is what kicked off a lot of the kinks I have to this day. Was watching, there's an episode, I saw it when I was like 3 years old at my grandparents' house. Do you remember the one with the clown ghost?
The one with
that hypnotizes them. So I was watching that. I had all these weird like tranny feelings inside my heart at the time.
Okay.
But like nothing that I'd seen. And there's like a part where he's hypnotizing all of them to make them do silly things. He hypnotizes Daphne. And then when it cuts back and they find her, she's now in like a tutu and is like a princess performer and she's riding on the back of the things.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I was like, oh, if I could just get someone to hypnotize me or kidnap me or force feminize me or something, then I get all the things I want with none of the guilt or blame from society.
Oh.
And now I'm a fucking submissive little brat that likes... Well, actually, that changed about a year ago, too. I was hooking up with this like little butch dyke, and she spat in my mouth. And I think she transferred her dominance to me.
Good for you. I'm proud of you, dude.
Which is a horror movie right there.
That is.
That's why there's a top shortage, It's because it's one top, and they keep sharing it around, spitting in each other's mouths, taking turns.
Have you ever seen that Saturday Night Live sketch with Harry Styles? And he goes, why do boys always get upset when I ask them to spit in my mouth?
I think he wants to come out of the closet.
He's definitely gay.
He's something, right?
Yeah, he might be. Who knows?
Beautiful.
You know what? Beautiful man, you do what you want to do, Harry Styles. You know, if you want to fucking private, you do what you got to do.
Do what you gotta do.
Do what you got to do. And we're going to do what we got to do here, which is you pick 2 movies.
Pick 2 movies.
I haven't done 2 movies on the pod since The Human Centipede 2 and 3. So this is a special
skipped one.
No, we did one, but I was like, I'm gonna do a
2 and 3 are so much crazier.
Oh yeah, I almost threw up. I've almost threw up in all of them.
He
But
staples them.
they curb stop a baby, and then he shoots all of them, and then the third one's political.
Which, let's be fair, like, who hasn't wanted to curb stomp a baby before?
I see that baby, and I want to get demonetized so bad. I want to get canceled so quick.
A baby that deserves it. I wouldn't curb stop any baby, but I mean, in this
the baby had to deserve it.
Our taxes go to killing babies. Not here anymore. Now we export it. We kill other countries' babies, but we do
abortion. it. Let's just start.
I'm sorry. I'm getting too. You know, horror's never political, right?
Horror's never political.
Never political.
Ever.
It's just horny.
Horny as fuck.
I've been watching the new Ed Gein show.
Yeah. Why is he so hot? Ed Gein, it's the actor. He looks like Ed Gein. Okay. Yeah. But he's just jacked as shit. Ed Gein was not jacked as shit.
There's no way. Well, he worked on a farm.
It doesn't.
He had to be in like farm shape.
He was on the spectrum and like didn't do a lot on the farm. But it's, you know what? Arm candy. I get it. But if they would have just like made him like, I don't want to say starve himself, but literally. Like,
well, he lost 35 pounds for the role.
He should have lost more and like become more gaunt. I think it would have been so accurate. It would have been awesome.
But see, I disagree. I don't want it to be accurate. What I like about all of Ryan Murphy's shows is that he doesn't cast uggos. Not a single one. And I think like television as a form of escapism, I think every single role, and people that are qualified for the role too.
Totally.
But it should be the hottest actor you can get available. I think all television should be much horny. Our television isn't horny enough. Like, you ever watch a Marvel movie and you're like, these are like the 12 hottest people in the world and they're basically gods and we don't get to see them fuck once. We just got to see them all shoot a different variety of color laser out of their hand. They all have different powers, but they're just like, I shoot the red power. I shoot the green power. I shoot a bow and arrow. Fuck you. But they need to fuck. You know, I know that they fuck. They supposedly have relationships. They have weird ghost babies and the 1950s. Fuck. I want to see ScarJo fuck Bruce Banner so bad.
You can on Pornhub. This
with
podcast
is
sponsored by Pornhub. Pornhub. Go there now.
I don't like porn.
Use code Katie Afraidy for 25% off your goal. You can't do that. You could try it. Don't do that. But okay, so you picked 2 movies.
I picked 2 movies.
Zombie movies, which I haven't. I think I've only done one other zombie movie on the pod.
What movie?
If I'm remembering, I think it was just. Oh my God, what's the George Romero?
Night of the Living Dead?
Yes, Night of the Living Dead. No, Return? No.
Day? Dawn?
Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, Dawn of the Dead.
The original, or did you do the Snyder remake?
The original, yeah.
The Snyder remake was one of the first, like, in the real big kickoff of new zombie movies. And I've seen so many zombie movies because, like, I grew up in, like, the 2000s and the 2010s, and it was just everywhere. 50 zombie movies came out in 2014. I did my research for this show.
Appreciate that.
So many. Walking Dead, though, I just want to say this. Fucking sucks. That's a dumb show. I hate The Walking Dead.
I've only seen the first 3 episodes. And
That's all you need to see.
And then my mom would be like, it's Sunday. You know what time it is. It's Walking Dead time. And I'm like, okay, Jodine.
Talking Dead time.
She also says, like, Talking Dead's on. I can't talk. Talking Dead's on. I was like, okay, Mom, chill. Put the gun down.
Not enough fucking on that show either.
I wanted zombies. Speaking of zombies fucking.
Should we
start with Warm Bodies?
Let's start with Warm Bodies.
It's a perfect transition. I've only seen this movie like one other time.
Me too.
It's a delight. So how would you, if you had to explain this movie to somebody who's never seen it before, how would you explain this movie?
I mean, it's Romeo and Juliet, and it's not even like subtle about it. Her name's Juliet. His name is R. Because he's a zombie that only makes a sound. He's like, I don't remember my name, but I think it might be R. They have a balcony sequence.
I didn't realize
It's
that.
fucking it's
literally
Romeo and
Romeo and
Juliet, but with zombies. So he's a zombie and she's like she's the daughter of the like leader of the survivors in their fortified like little citadel or whatever. And he meets her and it awakens something in him which cures the zombie thing, which doesn't make any sense, but the movie's all about feels and vibes. It's just a good feeling movie. So like it wakes him back up and he starts finding connection. But you know, it goes a little beyond Romeo and Juliet, because in that they're both like these rich aristocratic families and it's just like, yeah, we just kind of hate each other for no reason. This movie does play up a lot of like almost like class divide issues. Like the zombies are like, they're trapped in their rut and stuff. And he's like, oh, every day's the same. We're all going to turn into these fucking corpse bonies that they call them, which only existed to give them an extra threat in the movie. They didn't really add much to it. But, and he's like, oh, every day's the same. I don't remember anything. I'm a shuffling zombie. But he wants more. And then he meets her. And they kind of like fall, and it opens his heart up, and then he kind of opens the other zombie's heart up, and then the humans eventually, I mean, spoiler alert, it works out great for everyone.
Yeah.
The humans learn that like, oh, they're not the outsider and the monster. They're just in a different situation, and there is a cure, and we can save them, and it's great. I cried in the car this morning watching it on my phone as I drove here.
You were watching it as you were driving?
I was.
God damn it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's not the most distracting thing I do in the car.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sometimes I tweet in the car. Oh, that's fun.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Good for you. Good for you. So I guess my first question to you then is, would you fuck a zombie?
Yeah, of course.
You're like,
I don't see why that would be an issue at all. I'd use protection, obviously.
Okay. Oh, because, you want to make sure. Yeah.
I want to make sure I don't, get the clap or whatever. What would you call it? What is zombie? The T virus.
The bite?
The bite.
Because you would.
I put a muzzle on them, but I put muzzles on people anyways.
Okay, that's perfect.
Like that's just how that's what we do. I'm into bondage, dude. So I'll tie a zombie down. I don't give a fuck. I love tying a bitch down. I'll be tied down. I'll mummify them. I'll wrap them in some fucking 7 layers of toilet paper and gauze so they can cut a little hole for the.
Oh my god, romantic.
I fuck a zombie. They don't. What do they give a fuck? Is it okay to? Is that necrophilia to fuck a zombie? Who cares?
Tune in the comments below.
Necrophilia is not wrong, right? Who's getting hurt?
Get us demonetized. I'm not editing any of this out.
Don't you fucking dare. I have things to say. I have a point to make, America.
About
fuck dead bodies.
Jesus Christ.
Make furniture with their skin.
Ed Gein it again. You know what? Make America Ed Gein again.
Make America Ed Gein again. But would you fuck a zombie?
I think it would depend on who the zombie was.
Nicholas Hoult. Yeah,
He's the cutie patootie.
I had such a crush on Teresa Palmer in like everything growing up in movies. I don't think she's used enough. She's a great scream queen to begin with. I loved her in Lights Out. I think because her face, even when she's in a happy sequence, still always looks like it's filled with dread and terror.
Yeah, that's true.
And like she's been crying for like 3 hours. She's just got those eyes for it.
Yeah.
What about Teresa Palmer? If you're watching this, I'll wrap you up like a mummy, cut a hole in the...
Hit a bitch up. Hit a bitch up.
Hit a bitch up, dude.
Hit a bitch up. Also, fucking Dave Franco.
I used to hate Dave Franco, and I've really grown on him ever since, 22 Jump Street. That really turned me on him. I hated him because of Scrubs.
Yeah.
And he's just... You're a handsome dude, but you got one of those faces where you're like, oh.
But he's just a funny guy.
He's just so funny.
And he's so awkward in real life, which just makes it even better. You're just like, you play these douchey people, but you're just like this sweetest little awkward thing who just praises Alison Brie, which we love.
I like them better as one person.
Just one, yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of tranny movies.
That movie, crazy. That ending was crazy. Also, there's a girl, Juliet's friend with the big eyes. She was on America's Next Top Model.
Nice. I love that show.
So-
That's a real horror movie of a show.
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks
is-
tortures
She's crazy.
hot women. It is torture porn.
It is because the haircut stuff.
I love the hair. I love when she's like, I'm going to shave your head off because your whole identity is your hair. I think that's important. I think,
Yeah.
I did this 3 weeks ago. I had some luscious locks. It's important to make a big change. And
Yeah.
fuck, it's also, why do we watch reality television if it's not to watch hot people suffer and make us
That's-
feel better about our situation in
That's
life?
so true. That is
Yeah.
so true.
And they look better.
Sometimes
Yeah,
they look
sometimes
worse.
they look-
Sometimes I was
sometimes
like,
they look fucking
you
weak.
should have stayed a blonde. But whatever, we don't, what Tyra knows best, blah, 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 whatever. I would qualify this as a zom-com rom-dram.
I really like that a lot. I want to congratulate you on the wordplay you just did there.
Thank you.
For a movie where half the characters can barely form words, that does sort of say
Rom-dram.
That's
Yeah.
a dialogue that he would have in the film.
Oh,
for sure.
100%.
The soundtrack was killer. I hadn't seen it since
It was bumping.
theaters.
Yeah.
And I forgot how much just like indie sleaze and like vintage like romance songs were playing it. He's like listening on vinyl and he's like, feels more alive. And
You're
I'm
like, okay, you're an indie boy,
"Oh,
okay."
I see what you did there.
He wants to feel the music.
Vinyl was really popping off then too. That was when people
Yeah.
were getting back into the vinyl craze, which makes you a douchebag. She's like, you don't have iTunes? Which I was like, none of you have iTunes.
You don't
It's
have
the
Wi-Fi. You don't have internet.
But there was one dude, and I thought it was weird. There's when the zombies first attack and eat Dave Franco. Sorry, Dave Franco. There's a
Rip.
guy fucking playing on his iPhone. He's like playing a shooter game. I was like, how are you doing this?
Wait, how much? Because you only have so much electricity,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually it is going to run out.
Mm-hmm.
So what?
Especially because later in the movie, they explicitly say, we don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So what? I mean, no, you know what? He probably downloaded a game that you didn't need Wi-Fi for it. It's a shooter game. You
It's a
could
shooter game.
play that game. Yeah.
Which is you're playing a shooter game
you could
when
actually
you shoot people
Yeah,
already?
you could like play like Sudoku or something, like something different to like take your mind off. You're like, no, I want to just think about guns.
You know, back then too, it's less now, but zombie shooting video games was such a big fucking thing. It was like, I remember the first one was Call of Duty Nazi Zombies,
Mm-hmm.
which everyone fucking loves. That was like the game to play in 2008. They're Nazi zombies, great combination, two groups of people. And I know it's not politically correct to say this right now, but Nazis fucking suck. I'm sorry, America, you're wrong. Shoot them all.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a great thing because it's like you can kill a zombie and not feel bad. You can kill a Nazi and get a heart on. Put them together as one thing.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
They were fucking everywhere. Zombies were in everything.
They're very popular at that time. It's like it also depends on the political climate,
Mhm.
and that's like, I think we are in the more like we're romanticizing more right now because of how bad it is. So it's gonna be more like vampires and
Mhm.
like
Vampires
the
were big
classics.
then, too.
Yeah, but it's like it's just at the ebb and flow,
Yeah.
but zombies are more like when things are going well, we have more
Mhm.
apocalypse movies.
Absolutely.
And when things aren't going well, we have more like, oh, we're going to escape to this happy place.
And the zombies were
vampire.
kind of like, this was like peak 9/11 Iraq war kind of times.
Mhm.
Like, I think people just needed a thing to shoot a lot of. Soldiers were in our brain. You just needed like an other that there was a lot of.
And zombies are it, man.
They're a stand-in for
Zombies-
anything you want. It makes a great movie. Night of the Living Dead, they're like fucking, it's like communism approaching or
Yeah.
something like that. Then Day of the Dead, or Dawn of the Dead, it's like consumerism. And then in the 2000s, I'm guessing they're Arabs or whatever
Yeah.
because everyone's scared of them because they knocked down 2 towers.
Mhm.
Could I just say 2 buildings? Not that big a deal, right? Like okay, I like go knock 2 of their buildings down. Don't fucking kill 3 million of them. Jesus Christ, dude. They're not zombies, they're fucking people. And building 2 of the same tower, the fucking hubris on that. Like, you deserve to have at least one knocked over.
Oh my God. But that's so 2001.
9/11 changed us.
It
man.
did.
But
Man, you can never forget.
Never forget.
I have to bring it up every podcast at least once.
Do you think, like, because he had no memories and they were coming back to him, do you think it must have been hard when he finally remembered 9/11?
I
He
don't-
was like, oh, God damn it.
I don't think. I think the zombies were. I don't think. I don't think 9/11 happened.
Well, the movie's 2013.
Yeah.
So
How long have they been in?
8 years.
Oh wow. But he doesn't remember his life though.
Doesn't remember his life.
So he might not remember 9/11.
But when he eats people's brains, he gets their memories.
You have
Like,
to-
I
You
remember.
have to relive 9/11.
I forgot.
Oh my god.
I was never supposed to forget, and I forgot.
Oh my god, he has to relearn about everything.
I miss 9/11. I was old enough for it, and somehow we were living in a dinky little town. There were like 8 people
Wait,
in my
how old are
class.
you?
31.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Nice. It's a good year.
I don't remember.
Good age.
I don't remember. I was alive during 9/11, but I don't remember it because I was in preschool.
I was alive. I missed it, and I didn't realize about 9/11 until like a couple weeks later when because the schools were going propaganda shit. They were bringing troops back to like talk to us and stuff. They passed out like a pamphlet that was basically like, look what they did to our country, and like they fucking hate us because we have shopping malls and bald eagles and stuff. I was like, I'm like, sure, that's why. That's why.
Get those malls out of here. And now we don't have malls, and it's because of that.
I
Wow.
was reading this pamphlet in class, and they're passing it to everyone. I was like, wait, what is this? What's 9/11? Everyone in class is like, it's 9/11. You know, and I was like, no, what's this? And like, you missed 9/11. I was like, fuck.
You were bullied for missing 9/11.
I was bullied relentlessly that year. That was the year I moved to a new school for the first time.
Wow.
And weirdly,
The new kid doesn't know about
the
9/11.
new kid doesn't know about 9/11.
Yikes.
Never forget, he never knew. But
Oh my god. Oh my god. So
speaking of a horror movie,
speaking
I
of
was
a horror
living in
movie,
La Follette, Tennessee at the time.
also, this movie's just Stockholm syndrome, let's be honest.
Well, he's hot.
It's still so if he wasn't hot, then it's Stockholm syndrome, but if he's hot,
Yes.
he kidnapped her.
He didn't kidnap her. He specifically saved her. He like wipes the blood on her face so
Yeah.
the zombies won't
And
smell
takes her without her will.
She walks away with him. She could have run. He's like, don't run. And she follows him. It's not
And she goes,
Stockholm-y.
he says, that's too much.
I did think
That
it
was
was
the best.
weird. Like, it doesn't matter because, again, the movie's just about making you feel happy about love and connection.
Yeah.
But I was like, he already is pretty self-aware of the zombie situation going into it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, the movie starts with him just shuffling along with his inner monologue. He's like, it's been like 8 years like this, and I don't remember nothing.
Well,
and
it could have
day
been
in,
8
day
years
out."
of him being
a zombie.
a zombie. So it could have been, so he might not know about, no one knows
Well,
about 9/11.
it can't be that much longer.
I'm trying
because
to-
it shows flashbacks to her life before the zombie apocalypse. Sometime in her high school career, they had non-zombie times.
That would suck.
That would suck.
That would suck.
Can you imagine 9/11 happens,
Stop.
and then 4 years later, the zombie apocalypse breaks
You're like,
out?
this is my 9/11. And you're like, hey.
So 2013 is when it's set. The apocalypse happened in 2005. Bush did the zombie apocalypse.
Guys, you heard it here first. This is groundbreaking.
It did say in that little
shattering.
thing, it's like president gets infected and the like little sizzle at the beginning.
Ooh.
And I was like, is Bush patient 0?
Whoa, guys.
Did you like the movie?
I loved it. It's so fun. It's like, I forgot how like warm-hearted it was, and just
It's in the title.
it's in the title. Yeah, warm bodies. And
Bodies.
I forgot. Like, I just forgot how like sweet it was, and it was just like, oh, 2 people from different parts of the track, they find each other, and it's just, and then the zombie, you're bleeding. You just shot him. He's gonna die. She's like, you're bleeding. You're not.
The metaphor there was like, oh, they bleed the same blood as us.
Yeah.
Very on the nose. I
But
like
also-
when they painted him up and like gave him the makeover and she's playing Pretty Women on
Yeah.
the soundtrack. It's like, can we fucking not?
And she's like, no, we have to. Come on.
It's really funny.
It's part of the bit. It's part of the bit. I didn't realize the Romeo and Juliet thing.
No? Yeah, I picked up on it pretty fast. The moment they said her name was Juliet, I was like, oh, yeah, obviously. But that's okay. We can't all be good at analyzing movies. We can't all be media literate.
I'm not. I can't fucking read. I'm not. These aren't even notes. They're just script. They're actually pictures. Can you give me your best zombie impression?
My best zombie impression? Okay. Hey, I'm a fucking zombie.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm shuffling here. I'm a fucking zombie.
Brains. Hey, I'm hungry.
Gabagool. I'm a fucking zombie.
Nah, brains.
That's
Pretty good. That's pretty good. What's the?
It's my customer service voice.
Can I help you?
I'm sorry, we got tickets to the show and Bobby Lee didn't show up. What are you saying to me? Fine, we'll go.
You're like, shit, okay, comedy store's hiring some weird people. Guys, it's hard to find good help.
It's hard to find good help.
It's tough out there these days. It's tough
out there.
Honestly though, I know you said the bonies weren't that scary, but the bonies were like,
I thought they were scary.
They
I just
were
didn't think
creepy.
I didn't think that they added a lot to the themes that the movie was going with.
Totally.
Other than giving them a fight sequence at the end.
But like they were like if you
spooky as fuck.
If you saw like a normal zombie, you'd be like, oh, that's fine. If you saw like just a skeleton running at you, I'd be like,
that'd be way worse.
What the actual fuck? Also, how can they eat? It doesn't go anywhere. What do you mean? Also, do zombies poop?
I think they throw it back up. The bonies were anorexic zombies. If ever I was saying that. I'm gonna start calling
bonies.
People with eating disorders. It's like, look at the bonies over here. And I can say that I have an eating disorder.
There you go.
Yeah, I only eat brains. High protein. Low carb diet. Brains.
All brains. But then you get their memories, which also it gives like the zombie like a more, I mean, I want to say more human aspect, but a more human aspect to be like, oh, they're not just like mindless things. They're eating brains to feel something.
To feel something. And so that they don't die.
That too.
Or maybe turn into bonies. I don't know if that's what dying is for them.
Yeah, I was a little confused about that lore, but I was like, you know what? We're just in it.
I liked his friend.
Yeah, where they're like, we're friends, but we just kind of stare at each other awkwardly and
we'll do this for days sometimes.
City. Hungry. I'm like, that's how when I go out with the girlies, we do that too.
Yeah.
City. Hungry.
That's the thing. They're just trapped in these fucking zombie bodies. This is the most connection that they can have. Honestly, I watch it like that's just any two men.
That's any two men. They just stare and they just grunt at each other. That's a very man thing.
They're just like, yeah, we're just the poor, downtrodden zombies of the earth. We're trapped in this fucking system of oppression. This is all we have to connect with. And we just shuffle along and sit at the Rockin' Rileys in the airport and just grunt at each other.
That's the way to go. What else is the way to go is having John Malkovich as
John Malkovich.
I was like, I forgot he was in this movie. So once again, give me your best John Malkovich impression. Ready, set, go.
I think these zombies.
I can hear it in my head, but out loud, I don't think.
No, I don't think I can do it. I'm really bad at impressions.
John Malkovich.
Hey, I'm John Malkovich.
hey, brains. John Malkovich. He talks kind of like this, and it's John
kind of
like this, and it's I'm John Malkovich, and I love zombies. Juliet, you can't date him. He's one of them zombies.
Papa, I love him.
No porridge for you, you bastard child.
He's not like the others. He has excellent bone structure.
But one of them killed your mom.
One of them did kill his mom.
Yeah.
Her mom, and that's bad. And he killed the boyfriend, which she didn't give a shit about that
She was
much.
like, oh no, my boyfriend. He was a bad boyfriend.
He was a shitty boyfriend.
He was a shitty boyfriend.
She's like, oh, I
Some
hate
would
my
say
dad.
brainless. We're going to end it here, guys. Thank you so much. That's been the episode. I'm going to go walk into traffic. I want to end with one note for me, and then if you have any final notes on this movie, and then we'll switch to the next one. In the end, when they all start switching, they'll start transitioning into humans, and it's
They
all
were
sweet.
always human. They
They're
were
always human,
just
but
they
just-
were just shackled
Yeah,
by capitalism
and society.
and society.
Societal norms and pressures. But when like the humans are helping the zombies, like, you know, do normal things, and Marcus is trying to open an umbrella, and this woman helps him,
Yeah,
and he's like, "Oh, I'll hold the umbrella," and then their cute little moment.
so adorable.
He was like, "You're very pretty, Emily," and she's like, "Thank you," and he goes, "You're supposed to say I'm very pretty back," and I was like,
nah.
"Where's the spin-off on them? They're so cute."
Actually, that would be great. I would watch another movie in the Warm Bodies universe. That would be really
so
cool.
Sweet. It'd be so sweet.
It's a great, it's just a great setting.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. I highly recommend it.
Yeah. And okay, any final notes?
Any final notes? This is what we need more romance in our movies.
Yeah.
We need more love. You can have zombies and gore if that's what you
Zombies
want.
fucking. Where's my zombie
fucking
fucking scene?
Zombie fuck boys.
What the hell?
You know?
Zombie fuck boys. Hey, you up, brains? It's just
I did
Brains'
relate
question.
so much to his inner monologue. He's like, don't stare at her.
Just, you're acting weird. Act normal. Eyes away. Eyes away. So, out of 10, what do you think?
Out of 10, I give Zombieland a solid 8.
This was in Zombieland.
I would give
Warm
Warm
Bodies.
Bodies a solid 8.
I also gave
I
it.
got no brains. I'm a zombie. Hey.
Some would say you're brainless.
Oh, but no, it's a really good movie. I like it a lot. I love a good rom-com. Like, I'm a sucker for a rom-com.
Rom-com, Zomdrum,
Rom-com, som-drum.
period. And I would also give it an 8. It's solid. It's solid. Yes.
Oh, I love when a good plan comes together.
Right? And on
That quote didn't work for that.
it's okay. I'll allow it. And you know what else I'll allow? This next movie we talked about. We talked about it already, and we're just jumping in to this one now. It's Zombieland.
Zombieland.
So how do you explain Zombieland?
Zombieland. Oh my God, what a fantastic film. 2008, Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone. I don't remember who plays the little sister.
And oh God, here we go, stutter. Abigail Breslin.
Was that Abigail Breslin? She's a fucking just treasure.
She's
you
a
know?
powerhouse. I love her.
Loved her in, she was in True Grit, right? She lost the arm after the snake bit her.
I haven't seen True Grit.
Oh,
I was gonna say she was in Nim's Island, or more
Yeah.
importantly, the Academy Award-winning movie Kit Ridge, American Girl.
I saw that in
story.
theaters too.
Yeah, she
That was a good movie.
She was the starting role of Kit.
My mom would take me to like movies like that, and I would just go because I'm like, oh, I got nothing better to do.
Right.
But I was like, I want to go see the girly movie with my mom. My favorite movie I ever saw in theaters was when I was probably like 9 years old. My mom had her like college friend over, Christy, and then my like best friend from childhood, Allie, and we were like the same age. And those two wanted to go see the Lizzie McGuire movie super late at night. My mom's like, well, my daughters are way too young to go to a late night movie, but I want to go with my friends and have a girly pop night. Adam, you're fucking coming with us to see the Lizzie McGuire movie at like 11 p.m. Never gone out to a movie that late at night. And I was like, I fucking love Lizzie McGuire. And went on like a girls trip with my mom and watched that. This is what dreams are made of. You know?
Period.
That's a great film, by the way. If you haven't seen Lizzie McGuire, that's a 10 out of 10 right there.
Cinema.
Sing to me, Paolo.
Also,
Have you ever
there-
seen-
How old do you think they are?
Oh, I'd really rather not.
They're in the
Think
8th
about
grade.
that.
That's an 8th grade graduation.
They were in the 8th grade.
They were in the 8th grade. They were going into high school.
Did you see Disney nixed the revival of the Lizzie McGuire TV show?
Yeah.
Because she wanted to make it like more adult and deal with real themes like alcoholism and depression and stuff that she deals with. I don't know if she's an adult problems, and they're like, no,
Lizzie's
we're
an
not doing a
alcoholic.
dark. It just
Lizzie-
cuts to the little cartoon.
She's just like, where is he? She's shooting up. You're like, Jesus.
She's just drinking and driving.
This
and
got
just
dark
cuts.
as
It's like,
fuck. You're probably wondering how I got here. Oops. And they're like, not again. Oh no, my first mugshot. That would have been good. That would have been fucking good.
God, 8th grade? They weren't 8th graders playing them.
No. Well, they probably were around there.
I think that's the thing that can I get real for a second? We've already
Sure.
talked about anorexia. I think we'd have way less body dysmorphia if they cast age appropriate actors in
Yeah.
roles. If you cast like fucking 22-year-olds to play like 14-year-olds, you're just gonna be like, why don't I have arms like that? Why don't I have tits like that?
Yeah.
Why cast teenagers to play teenagers, you know?
Yeah, they cast me to play 14.
Recently? I mean, you look fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I think you can play 14.
Thank you. I looked younger than the 14-year-old that was playing across from me. And I was like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
She had tits, though, so that
What was the
sucked.
movie? I'm so sorry. I understand the struggle.
It was...
I've been trying to grow a pair for like 12 years now. I wanted E's for Effie, but they only grew to A's for Adam. So here we are. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
I appreciate that.
That was good.
You can do that. You can grow your own tits. They sell pills.
I've been trying to grow mine for 27 years, and they've been the same ever since. It's
Well,
all
you
good.
look fantastic.
Thank you so much. I also have back issues. Eyes up here, not on Zach Baggins.
Who the fuck is Zach Baggins?
Have you ever seen the show? Here we go. Let's. You got this stutter. Don't do this. Don't fuck it up. Ghost Adventures.
Yes, I've seen Ghost Adventures.
He's the main guy from the show.
How do you feel about ghost hunting?
It's real.
Okay. I've been trying.
It depends on who's doing it, and I do think it is real, but I do think that a lot of people are just doing it for a show and not actually doing it and giving it like the real scientific background, which is what I would do if I did it. Which I'm gonna check.
What's the real scientific background?
Okay, you take everything with a grain of salt. First of all, not everything is a ghost.
And then put that salt in a circle around you so that the ghosts
and then
don't
be
get
like,
in.
"Ooh." There's one device that is more scientifically accurate than the rest of them. Like, you're not doing a REM pod. You're not doing
Yeah.
I'm not trusting a fucking psychic. I'm not trusting any of those people. I don't care. Medium. Sorry.
Psychics, you're liars.
I don't know.
You
I
prey
can't.
on the elderly. You prey on elderly Jewish women who come in to get their reading, and you rob them of money, and you need to fucking stop.
You need to
okay?
stop targeting.
I don't know why I made it a Jew thing. I think it's just because I saw it in Mrs. Maisel, you know?
I haven't seen this.
Oh, great show. The mom goes to a psychic a lot,
Got
and
it.
she's definitely taking advantage of her.
Got it. Well,
in it.
there's this one device called the music box, and pretty much it can't be interfered by any like radio frequencies, and all the other devices can be interfered. So even if you have like your phone or a flashlight, it could trigger it.
Can I just say,
But it's insane that's like I'm aware that everyone's like that it's fucking insane. But I don't know. I want it to be true.
can I just say it's hard? I don't want ghosts to be true. That's fucking terrifying, bro.
Why not? Aliens are real. Come
no,
on.
they're not.
Yes, they are. It was proved.
It was not proved.
Yeah.
Who proved it?
Remember when they were like, instead of releasing the Epstein files, they released stuff about aliens?
Did
the
you
government?
read the stuff that they released?
About aliens?
Yeah, because they didn't release shit.
Oh.
That's one of those things, and that
I
always pisses
believe-
me off because, well, I think there could be like aliens like out there. I don't think they've gotten here. That's what I don't think.
I think they are. I hate to.
No, please. I mean, oh fuck.
I'm an alien. Surprise!
Hey, I'm an
Thank you for the
alien. I'm a
alien.
fucking Martian
Hey,
over
I'm a fucking
here.
Martian over here. Actually, I'm a zombie. Zombieland. Back to that.
Back to Zombieland.
Transition.
Transition to Zombieland.
Amazing. Stunning.
So is that what we're at, or
That's
is that how
what
much
we're
we got
at.
left?
Speaking of poop, Amber Heard's in this movie. Amber
Who was
Turd.
Amber Heard?
I'm surprised you missed
Wait,
her. She's the hot
was she
neighbor.
the hot girl at
She's
the
the hot
beginning?
neighbor.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I did not notice that.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Amber Heard. And that's
And she got smashed in the head again.
she's got to stop doing that.
Sorry, Amber Heard. I think you're probably innocent. I don't know. That was a hard trial to follow. I couldn't.
I think they're both at fault. I think they both should get a timeout.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. But
I-
also, pooping on someone's bed is crazy.
That is crazy. Non-consensually.
Non-consent. I'm gonna kink shame. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't. It's gross.
That's messy. Stinky. Clean up.
Don't.
Icky pie poo poo.
That's a human being.
Hey, grow up. To grow up.
It is funny though.
It is funny.
It's very
It is funny. It is funny. Grow up though. But she is. Also, I just have to acknowledge that the most unrealistic thing about this movie is that Columbus has a full dining table.
Yes, that was like it cuts to his real life, and I was like, this guy is doing all right for himself.
He's got a full fish tank
He's got anxiety.
during the apocalypse, and he's like, I'm gonna again. Also, still has power.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Well, okay, but in this movie, it's only 2 months after the apocalypse set
okay,
in.
but
So
still,
maybe there was still some.
What? And he's in L.A. or where is he? He's not in Columbus. He's from Columbus.
Well, in the beginning, he's in Texas. I don't know if that's where he was living already, or if he
Yeah.
somehow got to Texas when
Yeah.
the movie starts. I'm guessing that's where he was.
So what apartment building has like a generator? Where does he live in? Because I want
Well,
to live
I don't
there.
think that was the apocalypse yet.
No,
It
because
came on really fast. I think like the world hadn't crumbled yet. by then.
Got it. So
'Cause-
there was just like sporadically, like, oh, your neighbor just happened to get bit by somebody.
Well, because she's running, she's like, just this crazy homeless guy was running, and the worst thing happened. He fucking tried to bite me. Like, it wasn't, she's like one of those zombies, you know?
Yeah.
She's just like this crazy homeless guy.
and
know?
she's like, and he's like 406. If you're in there, she's like, ugh.
Oh. I like that they don't use any real names in the movie.
Yeah.
The only person with a name that you learn what Wichita's name is, like
Yeah.
Kristen at the end
Yeah.
or whatever. But the only person with their real name in the whole movie is Bill fucking Murray.
Bill fucking Murray,
who is
greatest
the
cameo.
The number of times people like ask me if anything's wrong, and I just respond, maybe Garfield.
Maybe Garfield. Do you have I also just love that Abigail Breslin's character had no idea who Bill
no
Murray
idea
was.
who fucking Bill
And
Murray
then
was.
he gets shot by Columbus.
Mhm.
And because you don't sneak up on somebody in a zombie apocalypse. That's your
No,
that's on
that
him.
was on them.
That was on it. Like,
Wouldn't
what
this
is
be
wrong with
funny?
you? What are you stupid? We all have guns. What do you mean? This isn't the time to practice scaring people.
And he hadn't even met Bill Murray yet with them. He
Yeah,
had no idea that
Bill Murray
Bill
was
Murray was in the
alive.
house
Yeah.
and alive. So that was crazy. But
But I love when she was like, immediately, Abigail was like, so do you have any regrets? Like, immediately. I was like, you're so much. Yeah, maybe.
which was pretty recent at the time.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we had just gotten Garfield 2, A Tale of Two Kitties,
Yeah.
which don't watch it, but
It's my favorite movie.
I'm so sorry
No,
about
it's
that.
not. Do you have a favorite zombie kill of the week?
Favorite zombie kill of the week. Oh,
Or how would you do a zombie kill of the week?
I mean, I've played a lot of like zombie video. I've
Mhm.
killed a lot of zombies before.
I've killed a lot.
I've killed a lot of zombies. My favorite way to kill zombies, there's this arcade game called House of the Dead,
Mm-hmm.
which if we're trying to get into the history of like the modern zombie revival, kind of starts in the 90s with Resident Evil being made in Japan,
Mm-hmm.
and then House of the Dead, then that imports over, it gets a big wave of zombie video games, and then we spill over into zombie movies, and then TV by Walking Dead. But I digress. House of the Dead, it's a fun arcade shooter. You get to shoot zombies. I love going to an arcade, popping a shit ton of quarters in there, and I like way overreacting as I play the shooting game. I like being that person that's just like,
You're like,
and like getting people,
yeah.
oh yeah, getting people to like watch. That's my zombie kill right there.
Wow.
But I mean, I guess if I was gonna actually kill a zombie in real life, probably tie it up on a bed and cut a slit in it and then fuck it to death, I guess. Because you can, you know?
But
like,
these zombies aren't, they're two different zombies that we're talking about, because warm body zombies, they're a lot slower.
they're a lot slower.
These zombies are full sprint zombies.
These are full sprint zombies,
So-
which are... What do you think? Do you think the fast zombies or the slow zombies are scarier?
Fast zombies. Because again, rule number 1, cardio. If you're not fast, you're dead.
If you're not... Which, can we just say, his rule number 1 is cardio, and I'm looking at this guy, is like, no fucking way.
I'm like, you're a nerd. He's like, you gotta, he's jacked.
Limber up.
Limber up. Limber up.
I don't
mean-
believe in it. Does a lion get limber before it hunts a gazelle?
I mean, but it's also Woody fucking Harrelson.
Who
so
is one of the greatest
he's
people of
amazing.
all time. I love Woody
He's
Harrelson.
amazing. I also, there's a line that I wrote down. It's after when they're like, oh, Bill Murray. And Abigail's like, who's Bill Murray? And he goes, I've never hit a kid before. Just immediately. And I'm like, I just love like the quick whips of those. Yep. There's also in the movie when they're in the car driving and Abigail's driving and Woody Harrelson, they're like talking about Hannah Montana. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, she's Miley Stewart, but when she puts on the wig, she's Hannah Montana. So that was apparently ad-libbed. And I love that.
That's so funny.
And I love that.
Hannah Montana was a foundational show for all of us, I think.
Cinema. But also, did Hannah Montana came out? Because this was 2009. What year did Hannah Montana come out?
Okay, I'm going to take a guess right now and say 2006.
I'm going to say 2007. 2006?
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I was big into that show from the beginning.
But that's crazy.
What's his name? The older brother like does stand-up now, and he comes to the comedy stores sometimes, and he, like,
Jason Earl.
Earls.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, I'm Jason. I was like, yeah, fucking
yeah.
You are Jason.
Okay, Jackson, settle down.
Jackson.
Okay, Jackson. It was such a big deal that he was 30 playing a middle schooler or
I was so
high
weirded
schooler.
out by it.
And then
up.
now I'm like, am I Jason Earl? I'm doing that. I'm like, well, you know what? It's good for him. If he
creepier when a man does it.
It is creepier when a man
creepier
does it.
Like everything.
It's creepier when a man
sorry,
does
fellas. It's creepier when a man does it.
Yeah.
It's creepier when a man becomes a woman and goes into the bathroom. It's... I'm just going full transphobe at this point. If I'm gonna detransition, I'm gonna do it right. You know?
Jesus Christ.
And I did it for I was a straight dude for 20 years, you know, like it's like riding a bike, you never forget. I'm calling people gay again. Like
you're like, what? I feel great.
And they're not gay.
They're not
They're
gay.
just being
I'm
annoying.
just
And I was like, that's gay.
You're doing it.
No homo.
You're
But Hannah Montana was great because I like that someone basically watched the last 30 minutes of Mrs. Doubtfire and it was like, what if we did 7 seasons of that?
But made it a girl.
Made it a girl.
Made it a girl being another girl.
Being another girl.
But she's famous.
She's the same girl.
And she's not a fat lady.
And she's not a fat lady. Mrs. Doubtfire is a wild movie.
It's crazy.
That's a movie about a man who somehow in his mind thought it would be easier to dress up as a Scottish nanny than to just be a supportive husband. I was like, you could have actually just seen your kids if you just took your wife's side every once in a while.
Nope.
No, you're right. Dressing up as a lady does sound easier.
It's so much easier. So much easier. So if you were in the zombie apocalypse, what would you choose as your weapon of choice?
Well, chainsaw's the coolest, I think.
That's up close.
It's up close. It's unwieldy. I think I would hurt myself. I know I would hurt myself. There's no way I would not hurt myself. I've never used a chainsaw before.
Yeah.
But I kind of like... I like a baseball bat with some barbed wire on the end. Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty cool because the baseball bat, it's got a lot of classic Americana in it. Okay. Which, speaking of this movie, and both movies did it. Like in Warm Bodies, they're like saying "God bless America" and stuff when they're in there. in Zombieland, the movie like literally opens up with the Star Spangled Banner playing, and they like have all, it's them dealing with all this nostalgia of what they lost, which they didn't really appreciate at the time. And yeah, I think I would do something like classic and American. I'd want to hit the zombie's head, see if it comes off, see how far it goes. Maybe a dildo cannon. Can you get dildo cannon? I think you could get that in Dead Rising 4, but
You probably could. I mean, yeah, you probably would have to get creative, but I probably would just hit up like a Midwest Walmart and just stock up.
Stock up on guns?
Stock up.
Engraved bullets.
Yeah.
Catch this metaphor for a fascist. Ooh woo. But you have to engrave your own bullets because there's no one working at the store. Which, can we talk about, like, how are you allowed to engrave bullets in this day and age?
I don't want to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about
I don't want to
engraving
talk
bullets.
about it.
Okay, we'll only shoot zombies.
We're only shooting zombies.
Guns are fun.
Guns are, well, yeah. I don't know if you've been to, I don't know if you've heard of Burbank before, but there's a place called Gun World.
That sounds like the coolest fucking thing
Gun
in the
World.
entire
Big guns,
world.
little guns, small guns, gay guns, liberal guns,
They do have gay
Republican
guns.
guns.
Pink pistols, that's
Pew,
like
pew.
the NRA for gay
And they
people.
go, pew, pew, pew,
Pew,
pew,
pew,
pew, pew, pew, pew, pew, pew.
The bullet says,
Um,
I'd like to speak to your manager on it. We're making bullets for women. Catch this, Karen.
Speaking of women being the worst, I think the most frustrating part of this movie is when they finally get to Pacific Playland, and they're like, "Hey, we've been smart this whole movie. Let's turn on all the lights,
All the lights.
all the sounds, and just ride all the rides and be super loud, and we're gonna be safe."
Yeah.
I was like, "You guys deserve to die."
They were thinking with their emotions.
They were like, "We're so happy. I just want to give her a childhood." It's like you could do that like one ride at a time.
One ride at a time. Wait till the daytime. The guys were going to go with you already. You could have brought backup,
Literally, and
You
so
could have had two of you riding the ride, two of you there on guard duty, take turns. Everyone has a fun time.
right, you see, this is why women shouldn't do anything.
Hey, okay.
Oh,
Women are the best.
That's the line.
I love women. They're my favorite.
They are
In
they
every
rock.
capacity. I've been back in the men's room. Oh, dude, it's a nightmare. It's been 12 years. 12 years a white woman, my new memoir coming out. It's been 12 years. I'm sad to report they have not started washing their hands in the interim.
Yeah.
But Zombieland's a great movie. And the kind of differences between these movies is the zombies in Zombieland, that's like, the zombies are just the thing happening around them while they're dealing with their internal conflict. Like, they are struggling to make a connection because of themselves and how they've been hurt before. And he always had anxiety growing up because he's a fucking gay little nerd that's just scared to talk to women playing World of Warcraft all the time.
Love Jesse Eisenberg.
I love him
he's
too.
Such
He's
a little
my fucking-
awkward little thing, and I'm like, I just want to squeeze you.
I loved him in Adventureland.
Yes.
That is one of my
you
favorite
sold a giant
movies.
ass panda. You can't sell a giant ass panda. I got a giant ass panda at a fair once, and my brother and I were like, "Someone's gonna get fired because we got a giant ass panda." Oh my god! I still have it. I can't. It's at my parents' house, and I'm like, we can't sell this. Someone got fired over this. Like, you don't understand. Also, we spent so much money trying to get that panda.
How much money did you spend? What game did you play to get the giant
My
panda?
brother won it. It was the one. It was the bottle toss with the ring.
Yeah.
And my brother just kept, I think we got like $40, and it was just like he just kept hitting the same ring over, or the same bottle over and over and over again. He finally did it, and I was like, and we went ape shit. It was, I'm like, panda.
Because it's not just that you get a panda, it's that you defeated them.
Oh yeah, I was like,
you hate the theme park people by the time you get there.
yeah. Carnies are the best and the worst.
Yeah.
They're good. They're good. I was really good at the one game, the fish one.
With the like little fishing rod. Where
No, it's the one where you get the live fish, but it's pretty much beer pong.
with live fish.
You win a fish if you get it in one of them.
Okay.
And I was really good at it as a kid. I won 20 fish,
And how many of them are still with us?
Well, the longest one lived 10 years.
Oh, that's nice.
And they all lived at least 2 years. But the guy would sing a song. His name was Paul. I love Paul. He sung a song, and it was, "What did you win? A fishy friend. What did you win? A fishy friend. Fishy friend, fishy friend." That's exactly what she win. What'd she win? Fishy friend. What'd she win? Fishy friend. Give me 5. Give me 10. Would you play again?
The fact that you still remember the whole Fishy Friend song.
Hell yeah,
is
Paul's ingrained in my childhood.
Isn't it things like that stick? Like
I think
will
he's
be
dead, and I'm sad.
Poor Paul, man.
I go back every year, and I
He's
go
sleeping with the fishes now.
his head's in the tank. Oh no! Poor Paul.
But that was the opposite of Warm Bodies.
Yeah.
To go back to our film analysis here.
Yes.
Because in Warm Bodies, the zombies aren't really the problem. The zombies are just a metaphor for a systemic issue. So they're not being kept apart. Like, you can see that the humans that are there, some of them want to like come back. Even from the beginning, they're like, but there's got to be a cure. There's still people. And the zombies are like, we're people and I just want to find something. Like, they want connection so bad from the beginning, but there's a thing standing in their way, which is class division. 1%. Fuck you, the 1%. And then but in Zombieland, the issue is the zombies are actually the catalyst to bring them together. They were all dealing with things that were keeping them apart from before. Woody Harrelson's son died and he didn't trust anyone. Jesse Eisenberg, gay nerd, wasn't good with women, played too many video games, jacks off too much. I'm adding more detail to this in the movie. But I think that the subtext is he jacked off too much, right?
Yeah.
And then the girls, they're just hot ladies that no one takes seriously and they don't trust anyone because of that. And they got hard wasteland. And so that's what's the catalyst to bring them all together. And I think that like parallel between the movies is both, because they're both about human connection. Yeah. They're both rom-com zomdrams.
Yes, in their own way.
In their own way, rom-com zomdrams.
So if you were a zombie, which zombie would you rather be?
A fast or a slow?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already slow. I don't want to fucking work out.
You're not thinking then.
Unless, like, the warm body zombies feel pretty nice, because they still they can listen to music, they have feelings. Those zombies were kind of dumb too. Other zombies are like mindless and angry and hunger driven. The warm zombies were just like, they were kind of dumb. It was like, ugh, beer, flour.
Hungry.
I don't want to be a hot zombie. That's that vanity is like my virtue at the end of the day. It's very important.
Vanity's important.
What kind of zombie would you be?
I was hoping that someone would shoot me in the head.
Oh yeah,
point blank.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That was a big risk.
You know what? It would be really nice though to like not think.
It would be so nice to not think,
and just like for one, like have the weight of society just off. Like it's just
such a burden.
Like, but it would hurt to get to that point. But then it's just like you're free, you know. So maybe that's nice. But then it's just you because you have one goal. Maybe that's easy.
Have you seen the show? I want to say it's The Midnight Gospel on Netflix. They just took podcasts of I'm forgetting whose podcast it is now. Some comic. And they took some of his podcast episodes and then set it to like these weird animated psychedelic sequences. It's so good. But there's one where it's set during like a zombie apocalypse, and the zombie at the end, they all get killed by all the zombies. But then once they become zombies, they realize the zombies are actually it's like euphoria. Once they're zombies, the zombies see each other as like glowing beings of light and they're having a good time and partying. I want that, whereas like we're scared of the zombie apocalypse, but actually being a zombie is pretty liberating and fun and a good time. Also, I'd want like my jaw like broken so that I can fit more in there. Me eat brain.
Me eat brain.
I want to be a zombie that eats pussy. That's what I want. Pussy eating zombie.
Period. So Zombieland out of 10?
10.
10 out of 10?
I love Zombieland. I've watched that movie so many times. It's so funny. It's got heart to it. A stellar cast.
Amazing cast. Emma Stone.
Emma Stone is so fucking good, dude.
She's so good. I want her to do more stuff like this. I need her to stop trying to go for the Oscar
You
and
don't want to
just.
see Begonia?
I'll see it. It's probably gonna be really good, but she's an amazing actress. I just want her to do more stuff like this, where she go back to her comedy roots because she's so fucking good.
She's phenomenal. Superbad.
Amazing, insane.
I watched Superbad again recently for the first time in a minute. I was back when I was still doing the trans stuff. I was like doing like hair removal, and so the ladies, like the estheticians, you know, one at a time, burning each hair out of my body, and they're like, "Oh, put on a movie you pick." I was like, "Sure, I'll put one on," and I put on Superbad. And she's like so much younger than me. She's like fucking 21 years old. She's like, she'd never heard of Superbad. You never heard of Superbad? I've never wanted to hit a child. And I put it on. I was like, this is a great movie. It's one of the funniest things ever. We're going to watch this while I'm naked and she's injuring me with a weapon. And then I forgot how aggressively rapey the entire movie is. And I got this Gen Z sitting here, and they don't find it as funny as millennials did. Millennials found rape jokes kind of funny for a minute. And it wasn't. We were wrong. I'll say that. Still a funny movie, but I'm just sitting here. I was like, I've done a bad thing. It was very awkward for all of us watching Superbad while I'm naked and he's talking about trying to fuck a drunk girl.
Yeah.
I've said a lot of bad things on this podcast.
You have. It's going to be great. It's going to, you know what?
I've had a really good time, though.
I have, too. Thank you so much for being here. This is the time where you plug your shit.
Plug my shit?
Plug the social media, I guess.
Find me on Instagram at Effie Says Hi. You can find me on TikTok at Effie.Meadows.0. You find me on Threads, Effie Says Hi. Might change to like Adam something soon on there for the bit. Or if the Trump administration makes me. I'm a survivor. You know, we're just all in this fucking zombie apocalypse of the rise of... Isn't it crazy how much we talk about the rise of fascism so nonchalantly now?
It's great.
But find me on Instagram. Catch me doing stand-up here. Catch Katie. Do you want to plug your shit, Katie?
That's what I do after you're done plugging.
Beautiful.
It's great.
That's my plug. I love all of you so much. I only meant half of what I said.
Every single word is true. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz on Katie Afraidy on YouTube, TikTok, we're on Instagram. Find us, please and thank you. We also have a Patreon with extended cut. Ooh, fancy fun. You get stickers. Ooh, join the Patreon. And before we wrap up, I like to give shitty or good advice regarding the movie that we watched.
I would love that.
I usually just think of it on the spot. Again, it doesn't have to be great. So I guess, you know what? Don't judge a book by its cover. Because sometimes that zombie might be your long-lost love. Okay? And that weird little nerdy guy in the corner. Yeah. He might just be your one. Look at that.
Eat a Twinkie while you can. They do have an expiration date.
Ooh, that's a good one,
It
too.
won't be around forever.
That's a good one, too. I'm not a Twinkie person, are you?
Actually, I do really fucking like a Twinkie.
No, it's
I'm a real piece of shit. I know that, but that's America right there. And we got an expiration date, too. I can't help myself. I'm on the internet too much.
It's
man.
great. Me too. It's all good, dog. And on that note, guys, we will see you next time. Stay Afraidy.
How'd you die? How old are you? Because you could be 20-something.
But you could also be a teenager. You know, you have one of those faces.
We would like to give a huge thanks to a few of our sponsors. Filmcraft Studio Gear, where you can get any gear you're looking for all production needs. Go to filmcraftla.com, or you can find them at filmcraftla on Instagram. And of course, a big shout out to Fangoria. Want a copy of a Fangoria magazine? Use code KatieAfraidy25 for 25% off. Katie Afraidy 25 for 25% off.